Described as passionate, energetic, positive, and bubbly, Sureshnie Rider lives by the motto, what the eyes can see, the hands can do, an affirmation which she has founded her success on.
Sureshni is a radio personality, DJ, MC, motivational speaker, and community builder who strives in her personal life to make a difference in the lives of others.
Sush, as she is affectionately known both on and off air, has to be one of the busiest people in the Mzansi entertainment industry, and we simply had to catch up with her.
A familiar voice to millions, Sureshnie Rider is as comfortable in a crash helmet as she is on the red carpet. This super energetic 30-something has the confidence to accept almost any challenge and the ability to pull it off. Mishal met her at the 5FM studios.
Financial advisors tells us about the importance of putting a budget together. It makes good sense, which got me thinking, if it works with money, what about time and energy? I know it's not as concrete as money, but some people get so much more done than the rest of us typically would. Radio personality Sureshnie Rider is one of those brilliant budgeteers, and I'm curious to find out how she does it.
On that note, I'll give you to the afternoon drive team, and I think we're going to make history here right now.
The BBC has learned that an emergency FIFA Congress to elect a successor to Sepp Blatter is likely to be held in December. Blatter announced his decision to resign last week amid a widening corruption scandal. For 5 News, I'm Sureshnie Rider.
Hello. For 5FM News, I'm Sureshnie Rider. How cool is it to say that?
I never believed in a million years I'll be doing it, but I'm here.
You are here, and I want to come that side.
Come, sit. Welcome.
Thank you. This is where all the magic takes place.
It is. It's the theatre of the mind. This is the theatre.
Sureshnie, what was it like growing up in Durban?
I was a tomboy. I was a very naughty kid. I think I spent a lot of time in detention with my mom. But no, I think I've always been a very busybody. I still am. I'm considered one of the most hyperactive people in my family. They usually tell me to calm down. In fact, my daughter tells me, Mom, you're a little bit too exciting. It's not that big of a deal. Just calm down. So I'm being schooled by a 5-year-old now. But yeah, I think I've always been an ambitious child, very passionate about life. My nickname at high school was Sunshine because my teachers thought I really was like this happiest thing that they've ever seen. I think I find happiness and love in everything that I see, and I like to grow like that. I
read somewhere, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that you believed as a 5-year-old that the presenters actually lived inside of the radio.
I did. Which 4-year-old doesn't believe that? Okay, so I remember when I was like 4 or 5, and I was like, I would listen, and I was like, what's going on here? And my mom had said, it's supper time, and I'd taken this thing apart, and what are you doing? No one gave them any food. And what's going on? And I wanted to see, because as a child, I couldn't imagine, because that, I think, was the whole concept of radio back then, the theatre of the mind. They tell all young jocks coming in, create this drama, create imagination, make people believe that they're right in front of you. And I imagined this DJ and this other lady sitting there all by themselves, and now I'm going to go to bed and eat, and that's what it is. That's what the dream of radio started.
Sureshnie, why do you believe radio is such a powerful medium?
Other than being the normal things of being immediate and it's so accessible to South Africans, there's something magical about radio. I'm a big believer of imagination. I like people to inspire me in different ways. I like to, of course, I spend the whole day looking at TV and I look at the internet, but radio, you just start to wonder what she looks like. Oh, how much fun are they having? Oh, I want to be there. I want to win the prize. That beautiful communication, it's something that it's tangible. You just can't get it, and it's something that I think it's incredible. So other than educating an audience, informing them and entertaining them, you get to do something that people don't often believe you can. And I'm talking to a microphone and imagining what millions of people look like. I have the best job. I can dress up in my pajamas. No one will even know, and I have the best fun.
Radio is your day job, but also you've got a beautiful daughter at home.
Parvani came into our lives in 2010, and wow, she's completely bowled us over. She's that one child, the one person in my life that will bring me to tears. Good tears and bad tears, like when she is drawn on the wall. It's okay, take a deep breath, Sureshni. But she's also the kind of kid who will tell me, Mommy, keep calm, you live once. So yeah, she's my greatest teacher, my greatest critic, and just somebody that I live for.
So at Mela, I have a few contacts and I made some calls, and I believe that you are a massive car person.
I am.
So are you ready for this? I've organized something really special only for you, Sureshni. Shall we do it?
Yeah,
let's do it. Surprise! How awesome is this, baby?
It's incredible! Oh my gosh! It's beautiful! Freaking out right now!
Have a nice
Bye-bye.
day.
Nice
Cheers.
meeting you.
As soon as Sureshni's foot touched the accelerator, the muscle car knew who was in charge. Her passion for petrol-powered machines is quite notorious, and she has tested everything from SUVs to supercars for a TV motoring show. Recently, she has switched from lapping the circuits to whirling around the ballroom as a contestant on the latest season of the popular SABC3 reality show Strictly Come Dancing, which has seen her team up with professional dancer Obed Mokokodi Mofoleng.
Summer after high school we first met. We make out in your car to Radiohead. My 18th birthday, we got matching tattoos.
Walking away as our love advances, we take second chances, so we
What went through your mind when you got the call to be on Strictly?
You know what? People think it's like cliched, oh, I want to be on the show. It really has been. I love what that show represents. It's something about people getting together, learning a skill, being put through the toughest times. And I never thought it would happen to me. And when you see those inserts of celebrities crying and bruising, I've got pain. And it's been tough. It's been mentally tough.
What's the rehearsal process like?
It's grueling. It's long hours. I'm doing about 6 nights a week, and now I'm moving up to 7 because now we're like moving up in the competition. So it's a lot more demanding. Because I work at 5 FM, I'm on air from 9 until 3. So I get home and then try and do a little bit of family time, trying to quickly get as much time as possible with Pavani and Lee. Bath time, bedtime, pajamas, story time, homework and whatever that needs to be done. And then I'm racing to the studio from 7 until sometimes 11:30 at night. Up again in the morning and then repeat the process. And it's a bit taxing on the family time, but it's something that I think is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'd like to do it and give it my 100%, and then at least in 10 years look back and go, hey, look, I gave it a shot.
If I had to ask you to choose one highlight or career achievement thus far, what would it be?
When I was doing the top 40, special highlight was going to Nashville, Tennessee to interview Taylor Swift in her studio, getting to meet this very tall woman. And I got to broadcast my show from the exact studio that she, Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers, the Rascal Flats all got to work from. That was super special. Winning an MTN Radio Award for my 5 FM Top 40, that was such a cherry on the top because it just showed that when you persevere in something, I wanted to do that show from 16. You know, I wanted to have a Saturday show from 10 to 2 and have that same kind of energy that the previous presenters had. And to be honored in that way, to say, hey, we recognize what you've done and you've made Saturdays and the weekend shows, it's special.
You've started your own initiative, Blow the Whistle. How did that come about?
So it was Anine Boyson that inspired me. Obviously, it was a very tragic story of a young Western Cape teenager who was brutally killed. And I think her story just shook my core. It was an idea that I had, and I thought, oh, you know, this is what I was going to do. And when I met with Legacy Lifestyle, who are my co-founders, I said, I've got this little idea with using a whistle. It's probably flimsy and silly. He's like, no, but something that we can start. You have to make a step. And it might not solve crime, but I'm making a step like everybody else. We also have an amazing app that I would recommend everyone to download. It's free. It's something that we can bring South Africans together, bring your family together, know where your kids are at, know where you are at. And I think once you become more conscious of what you're doing, it can be the right step towards a better South Africa.
Sureshni, what do you see for yourself and your family?
I'd love health and happiness, love and luck always to bless my daughter and my husband. They're my everything. They're the reason I wake up every single morning on the right side of the bed. They're the wind beneath my sails.
Do you have a Mandela Day message for us?
I think that his messages of trying to make a difference in our every single society and being able to forgive and forget is a great lesson. Not being bitter and holding grudges. I think too often we're so angry in the moment and we carry it with us for years and years. There's a man who spent 27 years and he didn't come out angry, he came out to make a difference. And if there are more young people that actually get up to do the work, it's no point saying, oh, we'll depend on the older people. Now, while you are young, get involved in your community. If there's charity to be done, it starts now and it starts with you. Don't wait for your grandparents to make the effort. You need to be more proactive. And if we can raise non-apathetic young people, then South Africa is going to be fine.
Look at your gorgeous puppies and your beautiful daughter. Hello, hello.
This is my family. This is my beautiful family.
Hello, hello.
This is Harold.
Hello, will Harold come to me?
Penny.
Hello, Harold.
Kumar.
Hello.
This is my big one.
Aww.
This is Himala.
Oh, hello.
Say hi.
Hello. Gorgeous. Sureshni, thank you so much. It's been such a privilege.
Thank you so much for being in our home, and I hope we get to spend more time together.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Sureshni squeezes an incredible amount into her working day, but she also invests a lot of time and energy into her family, her listeners, and the community in general. It's amazing that the more she gives, the more she receives. And it's no wonder that she classifies herself a spiritual millionaire.